Abdullah Öcalan is imprisoned for 20 years in total isolation is horrible. We as a left we have a great respect that he in this situation proposes peace, and it is a very good thing to do. I think what the PKK proposes is a big chance for peace, and I think it's necessary for also people in Turkey, and especially for the Kurdish people who are suffering by the repression of the Turkish army and the Turkish policy. So there's a big chance, and on the one hand, but on the other hand, the PKK is coming forward with this proposal. And I think the Turkish government has to take it very seriously. And as a first step, it would be totally necessary to free Abdullah Öcalan from prison and to go to real peace negotiations. It needs very concrete steps when someone or our comrades in the Kurdish movement are laying down their weapons. I think they need guarantees for freeing the prisoners. They need a guarantee that they have the right to compete in the Turkey in a democratic way. They need the right that their follower leaders like Selahattin Demirtas is also free and compete in another presidential election. I think that are necessary steps, and these kind of guarantees, they are deeply needed. First of all, that we always criticize the Turkish government and the military action against Rojava and against the PKK, also in Iraq, and that we demanded from our government that they should stop immediately, that they send weapons to Turkey, because that is a support for this armed conflict of the Turkish government. So that's on the one hand. On the second hand, the imprisonment of Yüksel Koç in Bremen. Our parliamentary fraction had put on a motion and a resolution in solidarity with the comrade from PKK, and we demand from our government, we asked them during the last week in two different motions or questions in the parliament. On the one hand, which steps want the German government to implement that the peace process in Turkey is ongoing? Which kind of pressure do they want to put on the Turkish government to end the war? On the one hand, and the second question was that when the peace negotiations start, then it is necessary in Germany that the PKK isn't illegal anymore. They should be legal. For a lot of years that the PKK is coming down from that terror list of the European Union. And I think, but now there is a new situation, because you cannot have peace negotiations when you say, oh, one side of this negotiation are terrorists. That is not how peace negotiations are working. So I think the German government, and as you mentioned, they are quite influential in the European Union. They have to stop this, and this is a whole new situation, and so they have to change their policy on the matter.